Hello students. Hello students, welcome to Narayanpur College online classes. In the previous episode, we already discussed how to identify the group number, position of element in the periodic table means it belongs to which period, it belongs to which group, and which we have to identify it belongs to which block also. In this today's episode, we will see some of the examples on this identification of the element in the periodic table by observing the electronic configuration. By we have to find out the period number, group number and the block also. Yesterday already told you some of the points on it. Let us see here one more point. N minus 2 F0, N minus 1 D0, NS122 only. If the configuration is like this, means 0 is there, this is also 0 is there, NS12 is there. So what is the block it belongs to? It belongs to S block only. Okay, suppose it having only one electron, that is belongs to first A group only. If the two electrons are there, that is second A group element only. Already I told you, by seeing the number of valence electrons, we can find out the group number. As I already told you. Suppose if the configuration is like this, how it is? N minus 2 F1 to 14, N minus 1 D0 to 1, NS2 is there. So if you see the configuration like this, this is the general electronic configuration of the block element, we can say. So it belongs to which block here? It belongs to what? F block only. Okay. Now we'll see generally F block elements are belongs to which group in the periodic table, means they belongs to group 3b only. You know, F block elements we have two series are there. 5F series, 4F series is there. 4F means lanthanoids, 5F means actinoids only. Clear? Now we can see the next configuration I wrote here, N minus 1 D1 to 10, NS0 to 2. If N minus 1 D1 to 10, NS0, it belongs to which block? It belongs to what here? D block only. If you want to find out the group number, what I told in the case of D block elements, you can add NS electrons and what? N minus 1 D electrons only. You can add this one, you will easily identify the group number only. So already we discussed. Let us see some of the examples on this position of elements in the periodic table. Let us see the one example they given here. I wrote here, identify group, period, block for the following. Okay, the example one is given like this. This is xenon. They given 4F14, 5D10, they given here 6S2 and 6P3 is given. This is the configuration. Xenon 4F14, 5D10, 6S2, 6P3. They are what they have to find out. You can find out the group number and the period number in which block they belongs to. We have to find out on. Let us see the period number. Already yesterday I told you how to identify the period number only. Period number always tells about what? Outermost shell only. Outermost shell means this is 6S2, 6P3. So it belongs to which period? It belongs to 6th period only. It belongs to what? 6th period only. Here you can identify the group number. Okay, group number how can identify? We can identify the number of valence electrons only. So this is the valence shell we have. How many electrons are there? Total NS electrons are 2 and NP electrons are 3. Total how many electrons we have? 5 electrons are there. So it belongs to 50A, or you can say 15th group only. 50 or what? 15th group only. And one more point we have, they asking here, it belongs to which block only. You see the configuration. What are the configuration we have? The configuration is look like here NS2 NP3 only. So NS2 NP3 present in which block? They belongs to P block only. What block? P block only. So we can see the element here. The element is belongs to 6th period, and the group number we can write 50A, or you can say 15th group only. Here what block it belongs to? It belongs to what? P block elements only, because we can see the valence shell electronic configuration only. Let us see the one more example we have. Xenon 4F14, 5D10, 6S2, this is 6P6 and 7S2 is given. This is the question. Xenon 4F14, 5D10, 6S2, 6P6 and what? 7S2 is there only. So we will identify the first year period number we have. So period number you can see what are the outermost shell value. Outermost shell is 7s2. That outermost shell having principal quantum number 7. That the period number is how much here? 7 we have only. Now we'll see here group number. How many valence electrons are there? 2 valence electrons are there. So it belongs to what? Second A group only. It belongs to what here? Second A group only. It belongs to which block only? You see this is comes under what here? S block only. 7s2 is there. It is comes under what? S block only. Clear? So the element is present in the 7th period. It belongs to second A group only. It may be belongs to which block? S block only. Okay. Let us see the one more example we have. Xenon 4F14 and we have 5D2 and 6s2. 5D2 and what? 6s2. Okay, what you can find if you find first what? Period number only. So period you can see the outermost shell or you can say valence shell, that is how much here? 6 only. So group number you can see. Group number you will see. So in this case of group number, what electrons we have? The electrons are there, those are n-1 d electrons and ns electrons only. So 5d means can I write here 6 minus 1 5, we are getting 5d, that is 6s2 only. So n-1 d electrons are there and one more what we have? Ns electrons also there. So we will write here, so n-1 d electrons plus what you can write? Ns electrons only. Both you will write in case of group number. So what you will get here, this is 2 plus 2, what you got? 4 only. So it belongs to what group here? It belongs to what? 4th group only. Okay, 4th group only. 4th means it belongs to 4th B only because it is what elements is there? D block elements are there. D block elements we can say 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A like that we will write only. And one more you can say what block it belongs to. So what block it belongs to here? What configuration is there? D is there. So it belongs to what block? D block. So this is the way of identifying period number, group number and what? Block number if they given what? What they given? They given electronic configuration only. See the next example we have krypton 4D10 and 5s0 only. So here they are asking what same? What you can find out? You can find out the period number and you can find out the group number and you can find out which block it belongs to only. So simply we can say the block easily 4D10 is there. So it belongs to what block? We will say easily it belongs to D block only. It belongs to what? D block only. So here there is no what electrons here? There is no ns electrons only n-1 d electrons are there. How many n-1 d electrons are there? There will 10 electrons are there. It belongs to what group? It belongs to what? 10th group only. So it belongs to here which period we can say. So period means what you can say, this belongs to what here? 5th period only because here already 5s orbital is there. It belongs to what period? 5th period only. Come to the next example we have radon 6d2 and 7s2 only. Radon 6d2 and what? 7s2 only. So it we can write the configuration here. Periods easily can write here. Period is equal to directly will write it is a 7th period only. So what group it belongs to only. What group it belongs to here? Here 7s2 is there. Definitely what element enters here? Definitely we have F series enter, F orbital is enters only. So how can you find out this block in this case? Means I will write here group number radon atomic number how much we have? 86 only. Okay, 86 plus 2 plus 2 I will write only. So the atomic number approximately how much? 90 only. 90 means it belongs to what? Actinides only. So generally actinides belongs to which group? They are belongs to what? 3rd B group in the periodic table only. So how can you find here? Here group number I am writing here. So I want to find out here atomic number I will find. So nearest noble gas configuration class valence electron that is 2 and here 2 n-1 d orbital is 2 and ns orbital is 2. Total how much here? 90 only. Atomic number 90 is there belongs to what? Actinides only. Lanthanides and actinide belongs to what? 3rd B group only. Period is 7 only. But okay, group what? Group belongs to what? 3rd group only. And what block it belongs to? What block it belongs to? Actinides and lanthanides belongs to which block? F block only. So in this way we have to identify what? period group number of blocks if the electronic configuration is given out. So the next question we have, this is the NCERT question only. The elements atomic number Z is equal to 117 and 120 have not been discovered. In which family they are the group would they place these elements, and also give the electronic configuration in each case they are asking only. Atomic number is given 117 and 120. They given atomic number 117 and 120. Just I wrote the group number 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A up to 8A only. You see the 8A group is ends with what? 118 is the atomic number only. Before I am writing 117, 116, 115, 114, 113, 112 and 111 all I wrote here. So here 117 is there, okay, maybe it belongs to 7th group only. After that you can see here what 118, 119 and 120 is there. So 120 is there. 120 belongs to which group here? It belongs to what? Second A group only. 117 belongs to which group here? 117 belongs to maybe 7th A group, or you can say 70th group only. Clear? I will write here 117. 117 belongs to second A group only. Belongs to what? Second A group only. So which period they belongs to only. So generally if you see here helium, neon, this is a 1s, this is 2s, or you can say this is a 1s2, and you will say this is a 2s2 2p6. They belongs to 3s2 3p6, and you will write here 4s2 4p6. This is a 5s2 and 5p6 you will write only. And radon, suppose you can comes under what you will write my here 6s2 6p6 only. If we take the Ogason is what? It is recently discovered only. It is comes under what? 7s2 7p6 configuration only. So this may be noble gas after radon, you can say. They are recently discovered, but you can write symbol, you will write the normal IUPAC symbol, what you will write here, and octium you will write UUO, you can write only. So if we take the 117 belongs to what group I wrote here? The group is a second A group only. If Z is equal to 120, it may be belongs to what group here? Sorry, 117, sorry. 117 belongs to 7th A group only. This is 7th A, or you can say 70th group only. 120 belongs to what? This is a second A group only. What group here? Second A group only. So group number already identified. Okay. And one more what they asking, they asking to write the electronic configuration in each case only. Suppose you can take this one. Generally, what are the configuration of second A group element? General electronic configuration. Second A group general electronic configuration, what you will write NS2 will write only up to 118. What you can say here 1s2, after you can say 2s2, 3s2, 4s2, 5s2, 6s2, 7s2, finally what you will get 8s2 only. So second A group, suppose you can take this element, what you can get you will get what? 8s2 is the configuration for what 120 atomic number we have. So what about this 117 only? 117 belongs to what here? They belongs to 7th A group only. So I will write the group number here. Configuration simply I am writing what here? I will take Ogason and I will write here 8s2 only. Or you will take here UUO, you will write 8s2. This is the nearest noble gas configuration you will take. Now we can say 117. 117 is there, already wrote it belongs to which group? It belongs to what? 17th group only. Which period it belongs to only. Or you can say what the configuration will say. The configuration will say what? 7s2 and what? 7s5 only. You can see NS2 NP5 is the configuration. If you see the nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, after what you can get the element only. What is the configuration? This is 7s2 and what? 7s5 only. You will take the nearest noble gas configuration. So in this way you can identify what? Group number and what? Writing electronic configuration only. So the identification of period group number block is completed only. So next your work is you have to draw this modern periodic table in your notes only. Long form of the modern periodic table is there. You see your textbooks, you have to draw with electronic configuration general and atomic numbers are given in your textbook. You can draw one table only. You will easily get the clarity what groups are there, first A groups and subgroups what are there, what block of element. Already I given yesterday SPDF block rough table only. Like that we have entire periodic table this there with what valency electronic configuration and the atomic numbers also. You have to draw that periodic table in your notes only. Clear? So the next concept we will discuss regarding about here periodic properties only. Periodic properties. Periodic properties only. Before I enter into these periodic properties, let us we have to know what is meant by periodicity. Okay, so what is meant by periodicity means when the elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic number, some properties are repeated in a regular intervals of the atomic number only. Okay, so simply we can say the properties which are repeated in a regular type of intervals is called as periodicity, and these properties are we are calling as what ma? Periodic properties only. Okay, a particular property repeated in a regular intervals is called what? Periodicity only. Okay, a particular property is repeated in a regular intervals is called periodicity only. Is called what ma? Periodicity. How I told here, when the elements are arranged in increasing order of the atomic number, some properties are repeated in a regular intervals, those called as what? Periodicity only. The properties which are repeated we are calling as what ma? Periodic properties only. I think understood all of you. A particular property repeated in a regular intervals with what we are considering? We are considering with the atomic number only. Those what are calling ma? Periodicity only. What are calling here? Periodicity only. So what are the periodic properties means what? The repetition in the properties is called periodicity. Okay, the repetition of the property is called what ma? Periodicity only. So the properties, okay, the repetition in the properties is called periodicity. Okay, what are the properties are there means here the properties, okay, and such properties are called periodic properties only. Periodic properties only. Sir, we can say here simply the properties which are repeated. Okay, the properties which are repeated in a regular system of intervals is called as what? Periodic properties only. Periodic properties. So what are the important periodic properties are there means we have atomic radius, or we can say here ionic radius also, then atomic radius, ionic radius, and one more we have ionization energy, and one more we have electron affinity, and one more we have electronegativity, and we can say metallic nature, or you can say electropositivity, and oxidizing and reducing property, and we will say acidic or basic nature. So these are the main important properties of which one are periodic properties only: atomic radius, ionic radius, ionization energy, electron affinity, electronegativity, electropositivity, oxidizing and reducing property, acidic and basic nature. These are main properties of which one are periodic properties only. So generally these properties are observing in case of periods and groups only. How they will show the variation in both periods, and how they will show the variation in both groups only. We will discuss detailed regarding about these properties only. If you compare a color, if you want to compare the color, a specific heat, a refractive index, these properties are not called as what? Periodic properties only. If you see one note here, I will write one note here. What here? Color, specific heat capacity, specific heat capacity, refractive index, these are not called periodic properties only. These are not called what? Periodic properties only. So this is one of the important note only. So generally we discuss one word here, periodicity only. What I take here, a particular property repeated in a regular intervals only. If we take the group elements, if you want the first A group elements, we have hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium is there. So these are the elements in what? First A group elements only. If you see the atomic numbers, we have hydrogen is 1, lithium 3, sodium is 11, potassium is what? 19. So here 19, and if we add this one 18, what you will get here? This is a 37 only. So 37 plus 18 we have 55, and this is 87 only. So these are the atomic numbers of the elements of the first A group only. If you see the difference in these two elements, atomic number difference, here 2 is there, and here how much we have? 8 is there, and from here to here how much difference is there? 8 is there. From here to here how much is there? 18 difference is there. From here to here how much difference is there? 18 is there. From here to here how much difference is there? 32. Okay, so here 2, 8, 8, 18 and 32 only. Okay, if we see the group number, what the difference in the atomic number? The difference in the atomic number is 2, 8, 8, 18 and 32. Like that, suppose you are taking secondary group elements also. What are the secondary group elements? We have beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium only. If you write the atomic number of those elements also, what are the differences there? 2, 8, 18, 32 is there. It is a repeated regular interval only. This repeated regular interval changing what numbers here? Atomic numbers only. If the elements are arranged in increasing order of the atomic numbers, so these intervals are what? Repeated only. So by observing this one, the properties of these elements can be repeated in a particular group only. Those properties what we are calling here periodic properties only. So these periodic properties are very important for study of S and P block elements only. Clear? So how many periodic properties we have? Atomic radius, ionic radius, ionization energy, electron affinity, electronegativity, electropositivity, oxidizing and reducing property, acidic and what? Basic nature only. So the next periodic property we have atomic radius only, very important. So these all periodic properties are important for the both objective and PE exams only. So particularly in the objective question, they are asking how the variation of atomic radius in periods and groups only, or how you can identify for the different types of the elements. We will discuss all those things. So what is here atomic radius only? Atomic radius may be defined as it is the distance between center of the nucleus and the outermost orbit is called as atomic radius only. If we take a nucleus only, center of the nucleus we are calling as, this is the part we are calling as what? Nucleus only. If we take the distance here, okay, the distance from the center of the nucleus, or we can say this is what? This is we are calling as a outermost orbit only. Outermost orbit only. Okay, how can you define this one? Means here distance between center of nucleus, distance between center of the nucleus and outermost orbit. Outermost orbit is called atomic radius only. Is called what? Atomic radius only. The distance between the center of the nucleus and the outermost orbit you are calling as what? Atomic radius only. So generally atomic radius of an element we cannot measure exactly only, because you know electrons are revolve around the nucleus in a circular orbits or paths only. So we cannot exactly identify the atomic radius for an atom only. So generally what methods we are using means we have to use that X-ray diffraction methods or spectroscopic methods only. By using this we can determine what atomic radius only, means atomic radius cannot be determined directly only. Okay, so it cannot be determined directly. Okay, it can be determined by using X-ray diffraction method, X-ray diffraction and spectroscopic methods only. Spectroscopic methods, generally this is the methods we are using only. So generally what are the units for this atomic radius only? Atomic radius can be measured in centimeter, meter, angstrom unit, picometer and a nanometer only. We can use any one, centimeter or meter or angstrom units or picometer we can use to express the angstrom units units only. So this is regarding about the definition and the methods to identify the atomic radius, and one more what we discussed here, units only. So this mainly depends on atomic radius depends on nature of bonding, you can say. Mainly depends on what nature of bonding only. Based on the nature of bonding here, we have different types of the atomic radius are there. Based on what bonding, we have different types of the atomic radius are there. Those what we have one is there metallic radius only. Metallic radius, or we can call it as a crystal radius only. Metallic radius are what crystal radius. And the second one we have covalent radius. Second one is covalent radius, and third one we have van der Waals radius only. Van der Waals radius only. So this is mainly based on the bonding only. So we'll discuss one by one here what is metallic radius and what is covalent radius and what is van der Waals radius only. Now we'll see the first radius. We have metallic radius or the crystal radius only. You know, metallic or crystal general having solids only. You know, in solids the particles are very close to each other without any gap. This is the crystal structure, you can say, or you can say the metallic crystal only. If you want to take any crystal from this structure, we want to define what metallic radius only. So what is metallic radius means? Half of the internuclear distance between two metal atoms in a metal crystal only. Half of the internuclear distance. Half of the internuclear distance between two metal atoms in a crystal lattice is called metallic radius, or you can say crystal radius only. So in this case, suppose you can take any two atoms in this metallic crystals only. I am taking here is two metal atoms I am taking only. In these two metal atoms, so this is the center of the pot, you can say. If you take this half of the internuclear distance, this is tells about what covalent radius or what metallic radius. So this mainly exclusively used for which one metals only. So metals what you are finding here, we are finding metallic radius or what crystal radius only. See the next one, we have covalent radius only. So generally covalent radius, how can you define this one means? It is also half of the internuclear distance between two atoms which are held together by the covalent bond only. We will write here, it is half of internuclear distance between two atoms bonded by covalent bond. So this we are calling as what, ma? This we are calling as what? Covalent radius only. So these are the two atoms are there. What bond is there? It is a covalent bond is there. So this is the center of the nucleus part you can take. If you take the distance from here to here, this is the distance suppose you are taking. This we are calling as what, ma? Covalent radius only. So generally covalent radius generally used for what compound means generally used for what, ma? Non-metals only. Generally used for what, ma? Non-metals only. In homodiatomic molecules, suppose you are taking here in a molecule, in homodiatomic molecule. So we are finding a distance and what, ma? Here radius also. So we are finding distance AA is equal to, I will write what, ma? 2RA only. 2RA will write what here? RA plus what, ma? RA only. Okay. In a heterodiatomic molecule, in a heterodiatomic molecule, so we will say this is a molecule with suppose I am writing here AB, suppose I am writing only. So in this case we can find out what here distance, we can covalent radius we can find out only. So covalent radius, okay, we will write here covalent radius is equal to, you will write RE plus RB minus 0.09 into EXA minus XP only. Okay, I am writing the formula again. Covalent radius is equal to RA plus RB minus 0.09 into XA minus XP only. So here RA and RB what? Radius of the A molecule and radius of the B molecule only. Here what is XA? XA and XB stand for what? Electronegativities. Electronegativities of what you can say A and B only. Very important formula we have. In case of heterodiatomic molecule, what are the covalent radius? RA plus RB minus 0.09 into XA minus XB. XA and XB stand for what, ma? Electronegativities of which one? A and B only. Clear? And one more you can see here in A2 molecule, suppose in A2 molecule, I'm right here covalent radius is equal to, you can take half of the internuclear distance only. I will write here D of AA by 2 only, or you can say 1 by 2 into internuclear distance we can say. So this is regarding about which one, ma? Covalent radius only. Covalent radius mainly meant for what? Non-metals only. See the next radius we have van der Waals radius only. So van der Waals radius here we are taking two adjacent atoms only. So here two adjacent atoms are there. If you see this is the distance suppose you are taking here. I will take this half of the internuclear distance only. How can you define this van der Waals radius also? You can say this is the half of the internuclear distance between two adjacent atoms of the neighboring molecules only. So if you take this adjacent half of the internuclear distance you are taking for the two adjacent molecules only. So the difference you can see here. If you take this compound like this, I will take this adjacent distance only. So this radius we are calling as what, ma? Van der Waals radius only. How can be here? It is half of internuclear distance, between adjacent atoms of two neighboring molecules only. Is called what radius, ma? Van der Waals radius only. Okay, half of the internuclear distance you are taking. This is the two neighboring molecules. So this half of internuclear distance what we are calling? This is called as what? Van der Waals radius only. So generally we have to compare this radius only. What radius we discussed up to now? We discussed the metallic radius, covalent radius and van der Waals radius only. You see the order here, van der Waals radius. van der Waals radius is greater than metallic radius. Metallic radius is greater than covalent radius. Metallic radius is greater than what? Covalent radius only. So this is very important order we have to know regarding about the metallic radius only. So how many radius we discussed here? Van der Waals radius, metallic radius and what? Covalent radius only. Let us see some of the questions based on this radius problems only. You see the question here, crystal radius of calcium is 200 picometer only. Find the covalent radius. What they given? Crystal radius only. They asking given options here, 200 picometers, 205 picometer and 250 picometer and 178 picometer only. So crystal radius or metallic radius both are same only. So generally what are the concept here? Crystal radius is greater than what? Covalent radius only. What is given here? Covalent crystal radius is given 200 picometer. So covalent radius is less than it is 200 picometer only. What are the less than value? You can say 200 picometer, 205 picometer, 250 picometer and 178 picometer. So what is your answer? Your answer is what? 178 picometer only, because covalent radius always less than what? Metallic radius only. Covalent radius always less than what? Metallic radius only. So what is the answer? 178 picometer only. Now we'll see the next question we have. In bromine, the bond distance is 228 angstrom units only. What are the covalent radius? What are the covalent radius? Covalent radius is the half of the internuclear distance between the two atoms in a covalent bond is called as what? Covalent radius only. So they ask me here covalent radius. Covalent radius. Okay, we have to, they ask me here for covalent radius what you can take, we have to take the half of the internuclear distance only. Covalent radius is equal to half into, I will write BD. What is BD? Bond distance only. That I am writing here 100 in 1 by 2 into 228 angstrom units only. From this I will get what? 114 angstrom units only. So this is question number 2 we have. Now we will see the question number we have. The bond length of H2 is 0.74 angstrom units and the bond length of Cl2 is what they given? 0.198 angstrom units. Find what they asking? Find the bond length of which one? HCl. Bond length of what? HCl. I will write here bond length of HCl is equal to 1 by 2 into, okay, 1 by 2 into internuclear distance you can say, or we will write here covalent radius of H2 plus covalent radius of Cl2. I will write. Covalent radius means what? Half of the bond distance of H2, and or you can say bond length, or you can say here bond distance also, and this is into, this is bond length of which one? Cl2 only. So this is half into how much we have? This is 0.74 plus this is half into 0.198 only. So 0.74 means what I will get? I will get here 0.37 plus 0.74 by 2, 0.37, and how much you will get? This is 0 is there, 98, 0.99 only. So what are the answer you will get? 0.37 or 0.99. So how much you will get? This is 16, 1, and this is 9, 10, 13. So what you will get? 1.36 angstrom units only. So this is regarding which one? Bond length of which one? HCl only. Like this we will do some of the calculations. See this question, bond length of X2 is equal to 2.4 angstrom units only, and bond length of XY is equal to 5.6 angstrom units. Find the covalent radius of Y they are asking only. Okay, so generally what are the formula we have? Bond length of XY is equal to bond length of X plus and what? Bond length of Y only formula. We will write here bond length of XY is equal to half into, this is bond length of X plus half into, you will write bond length of Y only. How much given? This is bond length, they given 5.6 only, that is equal to half into, this is how much here? 2.4 angstrom units. Can I write here covalent radius of Y? I will write this one covalent radius of Y only. So 5.6 is equal to, this is 1.2 plus covalent radius of Y only. So covalent radius of Y is equal to 5.6 minus 1.2. So here 5.6, here 1.2. What you will get? So you will get 4.4 ohm. So this is what this is covalent radius of Y only. Like this you have to do the some calculations in related to bond length or covalent radius only. Now we'll see, already we discussed the definition of atomic radius only. What is atomic radius? The distance between the center of the nucleus and the outermost orbit is called as atomic radius only. Again, just I am writing the definition here. Distance between center of nucleus and outermost orbit or shell is called atomic radius only. So generally we have to discuss in this very important variations only. Variation of atomic radius in both periods and groups only. I will write here variation of atomic radius, or we are calling as atomic radii also. So variation of atomic radius we can observe in both the periods and groups only. Both periods and groups only. So how we are moving in the case of periods only? In periods we are move from left to right only. Periods we are moving from left to right only. In group we are moving from top to bottom only. Very important points. Periods we are moving from left to right only. Groups we are moving from top to bottom only. Now let us see that variation of atomic radius. In first case I am writing here in periods only. Okay. So in periods how the atomic radius is changes only. In period left to right. In period left to right, atomic radius is decreases only. In period left to right, atomic radius is decreases only. Atomic radius decreases due to increase in the nuclear charge. Due to increase in nuclear charge. So very important concept here. In period left to right, atomic radius is decreases only. This is due to what here? Increase in the nuclear charge only. So what is here? Okay, nuclear charge and all. Suppose if you observe this one, this is the nucleus only. This is the nucleus. Generally, nucleus having what charge? Nucleus having generally we have positive charge only. Here we have different shells are there. So this is the general, if you consider regarding about the atomic radius, the distance between the center of the nucleus and outermost orbit you are calling as atomic radius only. In case of periods, what you can say, in case of period left to right, atomic radius is decreases due to increasing in nuclear charge only. What are the nuclear charge means here? The charge over the nucleus on the electron only. Here we can see there is an attractive force are there between which one? Nucleus and outermost orbit only. If electron is enters into the same subshell only. If electron enters into the same subshell, then what happened here? Nuclear charge is increases only. Whenever the nuclear charge is increases, the atomic size or the atomic radius is decreases only. So here what happened here? There is an increase in nuclear charge only. Whenever the nuclear charge increases, the nucleus attract the electrons itself only. Initially this much size is there. Whenever the nucleus starting attractions, then what happened? The size of the nucleus will be decreases only. Size of the nucleus is decreases only. Or you can say one more point also, say one more reason also you can say. What are the reason you can say? Because the electron enters into the same shell, you can say. So we'll write one more point here. Reason you can write, electron enters into the same subshell now. Electron enters into the same subshell now. Okay, so that is regarding about which one? Nuclear charge you can. If you see the group of this first period elements, suppose you can take. What are the first period elements? We have lithium, beryllium, second period elements here, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine only. So these are the elements only. So generally if we take one more, what we have to take this noble gas also can say. So these are the elements. We are moving from what? Left to right only. Left to right we are moving. Left to right, what I told here, atomic radius is what? Decreases only. It's lithium greater than, beryllium greater than, boron greater than, carbon greater than, nitrogen greater than, what ma? Oxygen greater than fluorine. But fluorine is what ma? Less than neon only. So neon, what you are calling? Neon is said to be what ma here? Noble gas only. Neon is what ma? Noble gas only. In case of noble gases, generally in case of noble gas, what forces are existing means here van der Waals force are existing only. So whenever this van der Waals force are exist, the van der Waals radius you can consider. So in this case, what happened here? The atomic radius is decreases from what? Alkali metal to the halogen only. But in case of inert gas, what ma? Atomic radius is what? Increases only. So if we take here, this is what I told here. If we take, this is a second period element only. If we take the third period elements, we have third period element, what is there here? You will write here beryllium, magnesium, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur and one more what ma? Chlorine only. So what you can do here? Sodium greater than, magnesium greater than, aluminum greater than, silicon greater than, phosphorus greater than, sulfur greater than what ma? Chlorine only. But chlorine is what? Chlorine is less than what ma? Argon only. Because what is it? Argon is what ma? Noble gas only. So the atomic radius in a period, okay, what from alkali metal to the halogens is what? Decreases. But in case of noble gas, it is what? Increases only. This is one of the exceptional case only. If you see which one having highest size in case of period element here, alkali metals having highest size, halogen having what ma? Smallest size only. We will say here alkali metal. Alkali metal in what ma? This is a large in size only. And one more, what? Halogen you can say. If we will take halogen is what ma? Halogen is what? Smallest in size only. So this is regarding about variation of atomic radius in periods only. In periods left to right, atomic radius decreases. What are the reason? Due to increase in the nuclear charge only. Here, or one more reason you can say, because electron enters into the same shell. When electron enters into the same shell, what happened here? Nuclear charges increases only. So we will write here what you can say. In case of periods, you can say atomic radius is generally atomic radius is inversely proportional to what ma? Nuclear charge only. So this is regarding about variation of atomic radius in what ma? Periods only. So the next in case of groups only. So in groups of you are moving, from what ma? Top to bottom only. So in groups you are moving from what? Top to bottom. In groups top to bottom, atomic radius increases only. Atomic radius is what? Increases. You can write due to decrease in nuclear charge only. Due to decrease in what ma? Nuclear charge. Or you will write one more point here, or you can say one more reason here, due to addition of extra shells only. Due to addition of extra shells only. Due to addition of what? Extra shells only. Let us see the elements from the first A group elements. On what are the elements we have? Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. Up to cesium I am taking only. You know hydrogen, this is 1s1, this is 2s1, this is 3s1, this is 4s1, this is 5s1, this is what ma? 6s1 only. So these are the first A group elements only. These are the first A group elements only. Now we can see from hydrogen to cesium only. Hydrogen we have one shell is there, but come to the helium we have, okay, second shell is there. Come to the sodium, how many shells are there? We have 1, 2, 3 shells are there. Come to here potassium we have, how many shells are there ma? 4 shells are there, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Come to cesium, what happened? The addition of extra shells will be take place or not? Whenever the distance increases, then what happened here? Nuclear charge is what ma? nuclear charge is what? Decreases only. Why here? This is the center of the nucleus, this is the outermost electron only. Then electron suppose enter into the same shell, nuclear charge increases. But here electron enters into what? Electron enters into the different subshells only. First shell, second shell, third shell, fourth shell, fifth shell, sixth shell, like this 7th shell, they enter only. So electron enters into what, ma? Okay, extra shells only, or electron enters into the different shells only. Whenever the electron enters into the extra shell, then what happened? There is a distance between outermost electrons and the nucleus is what? Decreases only. Thereby what happened here? Nuclear charge is what? Decreases. Whenever the nuclear charge is decreases, then what increases here? Atomic radius is what? Increases only. Atomic radius is what? Increases. Simply you can write in the exam like this. When in group top to bottom, atomic radius is increases due to decrease in the nuclear charge only, or you can write due to addition of the extra shells only. Addition of what? Extra shells only. So these are what, first A group elements only. Here you can see which one having the smallest size. You can say the smallest size is what? Hydrogen only, and the largest size is what? Cesium only. If you say here smallest in size. Smallest in size what? The smallest in size is what? Hydrogen. And the largest size you can say, what is the largest size of atom here? The largest size of atom is what? Cesium only. What you can say this cesium only. So this is regarding about what? Variation of atomic radius in what? Groups only. See this group of elements only. If we take the first A group elements, what are the first A group elements? We have lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Okay, I can write the francium also you can write here. So lithium is less than sodium, less than potassium, less than rubidium, less than cesium, less than what? Francium only, you know. Okay, if we take this second A group elements, beryllium less than magnesium, magnesium less than calcium, calcium less than strontium, strontium less than what? Barium only. If you take this one, third A group, suppose you are taking here fluorine less than, sorry, this is 7th A group elements only. We can say these are the halogens. Fluorine less than, chlorine less than, bromine less than what? Iodine less than what? Astatine only. So which one having highest size means the least last element in this each group having highest in size. You can say lithium smallest, francium highest, or you can say cesium, beryllium smallest, barium highest only. Fluorine smallest, and acidine what? Highest atomic radius only. This is the variation of atomic radius in both periods and what? Groups only.